but talking beats. And walk the streets where artsy markets be. Many promoters where I live, but yo, they talk is cheap. Right. Across the street, I see a couple cats sparking beef. Lost to me as I'm urban youth and heat for cheap prices. I operate my devices. Transmit through speakers to communicate what life is. Give them more than just mind you bare knuckles to fight with. Spirit motivated to elaborate that Christ lives. I'm a fan of the slam dance, passion and movement. When the chains loosen, crash course exclusive. Landscape destructor with a love for trying to build. Start from scratch to accurately capture what I feel. I'm ill from a contagious sickness. I'm in the midst of individuals channeling energy so intense that it's instant upon exposure. Ready to strike like the cobra. I contend for what I know is truth until the game. Oh, now.
You're listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. The show is coming up in about 2 minutes. Don't go away. Stay tuned. Check it. Identify with the positive vibe. Optimist opportunities, not often an options. Dangerous mind with a clear conscience. Open up and you might get it. That's right, I said it. One of the four to testify you're living lightheaded. Pure thought, mic check, tenant. Put it dead in an Abraham descendant. Better reckon it. Isolate your style so you're not tempted to blend it with the temperament of the popular developing tenement to skill. That's why I make sure my step to the rhythm's original. Skip the bullseye. Common vision ends up in crowded centers. An orthodox approach, so I aim for the outer edges. It's about to be on and popping. Show coming up in about a minute and a half. Stay tuned.
Now on and on, I'm on the odyssey, auditing the product of modern artistry. Don't bother me, I'm honestly starting to harden to all of the common songs are talking of problems, but never commenting on proper ways to solve. Call a response from the audience is all the Darwinies that started all against all them and said it. Our investments would expose the hearts and tenants. Obvious for all all the
You're locked and loaded and listening to the Stewart Media and Entertainment Network. Y'all don't hear me though. The show is coming up in about 30 seconds. Don't go away. Stay tuned.
Solve a bit of numbers while the crowd was getting lost in it. The gathering for unity has proved to be the start of it. Hip-hop is an economy, so like I'll have a problem with it. Can't we all just play our role and live the way that God intended? Cause see when the song is ended, try not to be all offended. I'm calling the shots intending to water the land in need.
Stewart Media and Entertainment, let's go!
Yo, check this out. Wait till they pick up the phone. Check this out.
Hello, Puppet Factory.
Yeah. Can I speak to Dan Patrick or Colin Cowherd or Skip Bayless or that ninja Stephen A. Smith?
Nah, bruh. They not here.
Hey, yo, tell them. Dougie Stewart and the Stewie said, since they think they show hot and they sports talk, guy talk soldiers, tell them we'll go to war.
Listen up, sports talk show fans and Puppet Factory refugees. Tired of predictable rants, relentless bullfish, and politically correct propaganda? No worries. Doug Stewart to the rescue.
Oh, punk-ass Tom Brady!
The police think they can shoot a ninja in the back just because he's a ninja? I say...
Yes, sir!
Get the hell out of here with that scripted sports talk radio, because you just entered the TDSS zone.
Ball peanuts for you! Tell the truth and shame the devil!
I don't know what they want from me. I feed them, and I clothe them, and I rejuvenate them. That's inflation, baby.
Buckle up, boys and girls, and get ready to ride raw with the realest, trillest sports and guy talk show in the world. This is the Doug Stewart Show.
Yes!
Talk that in my ear, but that shit come down here. Anyone else step on us, Yeah. Yeah. Let's go, Stewies. Let's go. It's a Monday. What's happening? And welcome to the Doug Stewart Show, Man Talk Monday. And oh boy, we got a lot of great things planned for you today, as we do every single day. Shout out and good morning to all of the Stewies. I'll tell you what a Stewie is here in a second. I'll tell you what a Stewie is here in a second if you're new to the show. Hey, but bring it back for your boy one time, Waterhead. Bring it back. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And welcome to the Doug Stewart Show. Yeah, thank you for joining your boy. I really do appreciate it. Shots out, Stewies. Oh, my gosh. An incredible weekend in sports, an incredible weekend in football. I almost love football more than life itself. I love football. Yeah. It's the sport of kings. What did Goldie Hawn say? It's the sport of kings, better than anything, better than diamond rings, something like that. Football. I mean, man, I absolutely love football. Hey, if you're new to the Doug Stewart Show, there's a couple things I need you to do. I'm putting you to work already, and you just got around here. That's what we do. Shut up. All right, so if you're new to the show, all right, trust me, you've made a life-changing decision to tune into the Doug Stewart Show. But if you're new, I need you to go to Spreaker.com if you're not already there. Go to Spreaker.com. That's speaker with an R. Search and find the Doug Stewart Show. Once you find it, hit the follow button. That's very important that you hit that follow button so that when this show goes live or another show on the network goes live, you'll get an alert through Twitter, through Facebook, or just an email. And the second thing I need you to do is to click on the chat bubble, man. If you got the type of job where you can jump in a chat room and your boss ain't on your back like the hag, jump into the chat room, the little chat bubble, click on that, man. We have the best chat room in the world. I call it the fantasy island of sports and guy chat, and its inhabitants, the people inside that chat room, they're my folk. I call them my Stewies. Good morning, Stewies! And so post your thoughts in the chat room on whatever we're talking about, man. I read it all throughout the show. It makes this the most interactive sports and guy talk show in the world. Not just in America, not just in Georgia, not just in the Southeast, in the world. That's right. If somebody else tell you something different, they are lying. All right? So we talk sports around here. That's the foundation of the show. But we also talk about a lot of other things. Whatever is interesting, whatever's going on in the news, whether that's entertainment, whether that's politics, that's hip-hop culture, religion every once in a while. We try to stay away from it, but every once in a while we'll even talk some religion. We just talk about whatever you're talking about at the water cooler, in the barbershop, under the shade tree, in the basement, wherever that may be. That's what we do around here on the Doug Stewart Show. All right, so Man Talk Monday, we recap everything from the weekend. We give out ballers and busters. Some people call them game balls and ghosts. We call them ballers and busters. So obviously, man, the NFL wild card round this weekend, we will hit every game from the weekend in the National Football League. Obviously, we'll talk about the Raiders. They ain't ready. They just ain't ready. They weren't ready. So we'll run through Raiders, Texans, Lions, Seahawks, Dolphins, Steelers, Giants, Packers in the wild card division. We'll talk about each and every game. Some very interesting nuggets from every one of them. We'll also take a look at next week's divisional round games in the NFL as well. And then you know what it is. You see the title of today's show. You see the title of today's show. All we need is Mills laying in here. You ready? You ready? Let's get it on. That's right. The national championship game. Alabama versus the Clemson Tigers. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. Let's get it on. And you know I'm from the great state of South Carolina. Y'all know where my heart lies. I'm rooting for them Tigers, but we're going to break down the game. We're going to give you some matchups that you kind of need to pay attention to tonight. And we're going to talk about why this year is going to be different than it was just a year ago when Alabama came away with that victory. We're going to break it down for you, and I'm going to give you the reason why the Clemson Tigers are going to reign supreme over college football after tonight. I'm going to tell you why it's a totally different ball game than it was last year. All right, I talked about the chat room, but you can also call the show at 404-382-0338. Once again, that's 404-382-0338. What do you have in your mind from this past weekend? You got some ballers and busters for me. Hour number 2 of the Doug Stewart Show. We talk about some birthdays, a little entertainment conversation as well. And then we have the third hour. We call it the Power Hour. We take guests. We have guests on usually in the third hour, as well as read a lot of chat and kind of just chill out for the last 60 minutes of the show. All right. Once again, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedugstewartshow.com. All right. When we get back from the break, we got everything set up. Oh, them Raiders. Uncle Mike. Uncle Mike the Stewie, man. What happened to the Raiders? Oh, damn. Freaking Connor Cook. You ain't shit. Oh, no, that's too strong. I mean, it wasn't his fault, totally. But we're going to talk about the Raiders and the Texans, man. And you know, kind of what? Kind of a positive thing I'm going to take from this game this weekend between the Raiders and the Texans. I was rooting for the Raiders, man, but obviously that didn't happen. But I do take some positivity from the game. We'll talk about it when we get back. Once again, 404-382-0338. You can also email me at Doug@thedugstewartshow.com. Going to be a fun show today, man. National championship game tonight. In the words of the great Mills Lane, let's get it on. Back in 3 minutes. Don't go away.